What we have to date is we have individuals who worked at this cemetery, who, working together in unison, had an arrangement where they would take, an individual in the front office would take cash payments, normally cash. They would then give an unsuspecting individual, a deed for a plot. And after they did that and the unsuspecting individual left, they would then get a gravedigger to go disinter a grave, take the remains from that grave and dump them in an area in the back part of the cemetery. They would then utilize the new grave, and the person was none the wiser that had previously been a used grave. There are extensive evidence here as far as the remains of individuals that are spread throughout the back of the cemetery area here. As I said, the state's attorney will talk about the specific people who were charged, their names and the like, but the one individual who was the office manager here was the individual who was at sort of the center of this operation. She was the one that was taking the payments. She was the one that was directing individuals to dig, and this was not done in a very, very delicate way, folks. When the digging occurred, they would excavate a grave, they'd excavate the entire site, and then they would proceed to dump the remains wherever they found a place to do it in the back of the cemetery. This was not replacing graves, it was not moving graves, this was dumping of them.
According to the information presented in court this morning by way of our proffer, on many occasions, one or more of the defendants involved in this scheme resold burial plots that were already occupied by previous buried corpses. Cemetery groundskeepers then disinterred the corpses from their existing graves. It is alleged that the disinterred corpses were then either reburied in the same grave as newly interred corpse or dumped in an open area in the back of this property. It is also alleged that the offenders destroyed cemetery records and altered existing burial plot deeds. The investigation is still continuing, and as Tom just indicated, this is something that is going to continue for quite a while. And having prosecuted many violent cases throughout my career in the state's attorney's office, I must say that this crime it's a whole new dimension that shows us what lengths people would go through for financial gain, and the disrespect for all of the people who are buried in this cemetery. Anyone who has entrusted this cemetery with having their loved ones really were entitled to the respect and the dignity that they obviously have not gotten. One other thing that I want to mention, and Tom mentioned it, we have information that there was a fund that was set up in 2005, a fund in order to get monies for the building of a Emmett Till Memorial Museum. We are asking the public right now for help. If there are any people out there who in fact contributed to that fund in order to have that building, that museum built, which was never done. If there are people out there that have contributed, can you please call the sheriff's hotline number and please pass that information on.